Hello, welcome to the Geeks Handbag. I'm in central London today. I'm going to a book signing at Forbidden Planet with the legend that is Russell T Davies. He's going to be there with author James Goss signing their new book, We Are 600. I've been wanting to meet Russell for a very long time. I really do consider him to be a legend. He brought Doctor Who back to our screens in style in 2005, as well as the Sarah Jane Adventures, Torchwood, Queer as Folk, Cucumber, Casanova, the list just goes on. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing him. In fact, I did actually meet him last night. I went to an event at Foyle's bookshop and I got him to sign his book, A Writer's Tale. But today I'm going to be getting him to sign his new book. So let's head to FP and see what's going on. So the very first time I saw Russell T Davies, I was here on Old Compton Street. And I came very close to meeting him, but it didn't quite happen. So I was sat outside here, bar Soho, having a drink, and I'd got this bag with me filled with Doctor Who figures that I just bought, when Russell strides past in his big long coat that he used to wear, and I couldn't believe it, and I have never downed a drink so fast in my life. And I rushed after him to try and find him to get a pic, and he just vanished into thin air. And that was a few years ago, and I've always regretted the fact that I didn't get that picture with him. So yeah, hoping to get one today. Right, FP should be just around this corner. There it is. Right, apparently we've got to go and queue outside. Thank you. All right. Okay. Are you Russell is so lovely. I'll show you the autographs. T Davies kiss, James Goss. So that was a really nice sign-in. Russell is such a nice person to meet, and he's still really enthusiastic and passionate about Doctor Who, which is lovely to see, because when people were going up and talking to him about it, whether it was Doctor Who, Sarah Jane or Torchwood, he's so engaging, and it's lovely to see, because you might have thought he may have moved on, wanted to do other things, which he has, but it's just great to see he's still got so much passion for the show. Last night at Foyle's he was asked if there was anything he regretted not doing under his tenure on Doctor Who, and he said he thought he pretty much covered it all, but there was one story he would have loved to have written, which was with the Crotons. So that would have been really interesting, and you know, I get the feeling that Russell might come back and write for Doctor Who again. You never know, and if he did, a Croton story would be great. So yeah, that would be awesome. James Goss, nice guy, quite quiet, but I did get a really cool photo with him, so very happy. Anyway, I'm going to head home now, and we'll have a quick look at the books I got and the autographs. So who would have ever thought that Doctor Who and poetry would ever mix? But they do. This is a really lovely little book. So Now We Are 600, a collection of Time Lord verses by James Goss, illustrated by Russell T Davies. It's a collection of 50 poems by James, illustrated obviously by Russell. There's Missy, and it really is a lovely little collection, and I do love Russell's drawings. They're very simple, but they're great. Most of the poems in here are quite light-hearted, but there is one at the back which I absolutely love, called Verity, and I'm just going to leave that there, so hopefully you can pause it and read it. It's a really nice, heartfelt little love letter to Verity Lambert, and it's more serious than the rest of the poems in this book. As I said, Russell's illustrations are great. They're really good fun, and it's just a nice little oddity to have in your collection. It's also got a few little hidden gems in there. Russell, I think, knew quite some time back that we were going to get a female Doctor for the 13th incarnation, and somewhere in here, there we go, I think it's that picture, he's put little hidden references to it. There's also a couple more. I think there's a TARDIS with a picture of somebody in it that's a reference to it. There's Ace for the Bat. That's great, with the 7th Doctor. At the back of the book, Russell has drawn all the companions, and he pointed out at the Foils event that there is one missing. Him and James both seemed quite distraught actually. They've forgotten to include Wilf, which is a shame because Wilf is actually one of my favourite companions, so maybe if they do a second volume they can include Wilf. But yeah, it's a lovely little book, and I'll just show you the autograph I got. This is the one I got on the Wednesday night at the Foils event, so James assigned it to Adam Poems, James Goss, and to Adam Love Russell T Davies, so very pleased with that. And also at the Foils event I got Russell to sign this, A Writer's Tale. Now if you haven't got this book, I really recommend it. It's a fantastic collection all about Russell's work, mainly the 10th Doctor era, but obviously also the 9th Doctor's era, and it's brilliant. So I was really pleased to get him to sign that, so he signed it to Adam Love Russell T Davies. Yeah, if you haven't got this book, I can't recommend it enough. It's a great insight into Russell's time on the show. So, both books signed. I couldn't be happier. So, I'm really pleased to manage to get these books signed, and I finally got to meet Russell T Davies and get a picture with him. He's just like I imagined he would be actually, a really nice guy, and James was pretty cool too. Anyway, stay tuned for some more pictures, including some from the Foils event the night before where they were interviewed by Crystal D. But for now, that's it from me, so do check out thegeekshandbag.com for more news and content from me. As well as that, I do a weekly Doctor Who podcast with Gary that goes out every Friday called The Big Blue Box Podcast, so give that a listen. And until the next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.